Look inside of your body and find undiagnosed cancer.
Well, that is what a simple test is doing. And as medical reporter Meg Ferris reports, the test is here in our area and it's already saving lives.
Jim Ford of Sacramento got his dream job after he retired from his career in car sales.
I told my wife, I said, I can't be just sitting around doing nothing all the time. I need to have something to do. So if I ever see a help wanted sign at a golf course, I'm going to try and get a part-time job.
And he did. 2 days a week, he's the assistant manager of the pro shop at a community golf course. But that dream was nearly shattered when his doctor asked him to join a clinical trial. It was simple. All Jim had to do was give a blood sample. Then the results came back.
Jim, what went through your mind when they told you that?
Fear, terror. I thought, okay, this is not good.
That quick and easy blood test told Jim he had pancreatic cancer. It's the one that at the time was taking the life of Jeopardy host Alex Trebek. It has the highest death rate of all major cancers.
Now, at that point, I'm thinking that's a death sentence. I got to be honest with you. My wife, when I finally told her, she literally collapsed on the living room floor sobbing.
The blood test that Jim had is called Galleri. It can find 50 types of cancer before you even have symptoms.
It really finds all the super scary cancers that we are worried about, right?
Internal medicine physician Dr. David Myers remembers losing a friend and fellow physician to cancer several years ago. Dr. Keith Collins was only 45. 4,000 people drove around with car magnets showing their support for a cure. It's one of the reasons Dr. Myers offers all his patients Galleri.
And watching him go through the end of his life and the impact that that had, wow, this is a game changer. We can really do something different that we've never had the opportunity to do before.
One healthy patient of his found cancer she had no idea she had.
That she's got a greater than 85% chance of cure because we found it when we did.
Can you sit?
Another one of his patients, Leanne Chambra, also took the test.
He offered it to me and I was like, where do I sign up? So here's my mother.
She lost her mother to early breast cancer. Her mom was only in her 50s. One of her two sisters also got breast cancer at a young age. With her mammograms and breast MRIs, Leanne wants to make sure she finds anything wrong before it can even show up on a scan.
I added this just for even more peace of mind because I have a daughter graduating from high school and I've built a career for 30 years and I have a son who's going into his sophomore year. So there's a lot of reasons to make sure that I'm staying on top of it.
Her Galleri test was negative.
That must help you sleep at night better.
It does.
Galleri finds the DNA, those genetic markers from cancer that are in the blood. The two it won't find are brain cancer and early melanoma skin cancer. Those don't have genetic fingerprints in the blood. Right now, insurance doesn't pay, and even with the test, you should still have your regular colon, breast, cervical, and prostate exams. Over at Oxnard, the medical director for precision medicine, oncologist Dr. Mark Matrana, is getting ready for a Galleri clinical trial. Just as with Dr. Myers, you can get the test now if you pay out of pocket. But in a few months, 10,000 healthy people, 50 and older, from all backgrounds, will get the test free if they qualify for the Oxnard study.
So our goal is to diagnose cancer much earlier so that we can cure it before it even has developed symptoms in many cases. Typically, in most cases, it's going to tell you the exact type of cancer, whether it's lung cancer, whether it's colon cancers.
Too often, Dr. Matrana sees patients diagnosed with stage 4 cancers.
Often we have patients who have families, young children, and it's heartbreaking when we have to tell these people they have a terminal illness. If we could catch that earlier, if we could save their lives, it makes a huge impact, not only on the patient's lives, but also on their entire family.
The Galleri test is 99.5% accurate when it comes back positive for an active cancer in your body.
In fact, the statistics that the modeling shows is that if this test was done widespread, we might prevent up to 40% of cancer deaths in this country every year.
Jim was one of the cancer deaths that was prevented. His pancreatic cancer was found in stage 2, something doctors like his rarely get to see.
She was asked, what's it like to find stage 2 pancreatic cancer in a patient? She said, it's like hitting the lottery.
Jim had surgery, chemo, and radiation, and he's cancer-free.
Jim, I mean, literally, you owe your life to this blood test, right?
Absolutely. What if I'd said no to the test? It's just I keep coming back to that all the time. What if I had said no? I probably wouldn't still be here.
Or back working in the golf shop at 77 with no limitations at all. Meg Farris, Eyewitness News.
That test is not covered by insurance right now, and it costs between $800 and $950. But as you just heard, thousands of people 50 and older who are not being treated for cancer can join the Ochsner study and take the test for free. We have a link to it on WWLTV.com.